Okay, we're now going to take a look at some land battles. This is actually, let's remove that, this is Australia, and is actually the current situation in a game that we're playing. I'm playing with Australia, which is really very small little nation, and has been, very unfortunately in the last go, invaded by Japan, by these two men. Now, it's at the end of the last go and the beginning of the next turn, go number 5 or 6, I can't remember. In which case, Australia will get a chance to spend some of its money. Now, it gets 9 IPCs. Against those IPCs, if you look at the numbers on the countries, and so it has 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it has 2 in New Zealand, 8, 9, and it just lost. It used to get 10, but it lost 1 there from the Japanese invading. So with that 10, I know that I can buy a tank, which is worth 6, and I've got 3 more points I will spend, and I'm going to spend them on one of these, mechanized infantry, which is 3 points. That's my 9 spent. This should be enough to take care of these guys and drive Japan back out of the Northern Territory. But let's say Japan puts in an aircraft carrier with a couple of planes, make things more interesting. So again, at the beginning of the next turn, we write our squadron orders first. Now there's 2 squadrons. I have a squadron of fighters. Japan has a squadron of tactical bombers or torpedo bombers. You call them torpedo bombers if they're attacking on the sea, tactical bombers if they're attacking on land. This time they're going to be attacking on land. Now, where are they going to go? The obvious option for these fighters would be for Japan to put them in and to try and bomb my tank. Now they don't have to do that, but they could do that. Another option for them is to go to the Northern Territory. They would just write an order, Squadron SQ, Arrow 42, CISO 42, to Northern Territory. Now if they go in here, they're basically patrolling the Northern Territory, waiting for the attack to commence, and then they can be involved in the battle. Or they can just go direct to here and attack Southern Australia and try and take out this tank before it gets a chance to be involved in the battle. It's up to Japan. Let's put them back over there for now. Now they've got 3 movement points. Let's just make sure they can do that. 1, 2, 3, so they can get to there. 1, 2, 3, so they can get to both of these places. They won't be able to get to here or here though. Now the problem is Australia, I've got to figure out with my fighters, what do I want to do with the fighters? I could put them in here, in which case they would be nullifying the bombers if they go there, but they could also put them in here. So it's all a guessing game. You've got to try and anticipate what the player is going to do. Now, he does put them in here. Let's see how that goes. Yes, let's put them in here. And let me put my fighters in here. And we'll simulate this battle and see what happens. Now, to the dice rolls. These guys are what's called patrolling, and so they're not going to actually bomb. Normally the planes would bomb, and then you would do the other orders, read out the other orders, but they can just patrol around. They don't have to do anything. And likewise with these fighters, they're going to have to wait until these guys do something, go into their bombing run, and then they'll go in for their attack. So let's go to the land orders. So these planes really are just sitting, hovering around, waiting for the next orders to be read out. And we'll leave it there and see what happens next.